Okay, hello and welcome to Red Solstice 2. So we're going to be playing this. It's a how best to describe it? It's like almost like a twin stick crossed with a RTS game of sorts. I've played the first one, but the second one they've added a actual campaign and there's a lot more to it. It's a bit more fleshed out, and it's got this sort of like I said, this campaign mode's like a sort of XCOM overworld type thing when you then go into individual missions after doing like research and resource management at your base. So, going to be giving it a go. We'll just start on normal difficulty with tutorial on, and we'll get right in.
Each time night falls, we see a bright light in the Martian sky. It is not a star. It is a planet we used to call home. Earth was devastated by mutants 2 centuries ago. Our dream has always been to take it back. A dream that turned into a nightmare.
We found you. Command, do you copy?
Acknowledged. New objective is to secure the perimeter.
We're unable to secure. We're being overrun. Put your ground damage in the ceiling! Command, this is unit A. I'm the only one left. I need backup.
Executor unit activated. Initiating recovery process.
Well, they're dead. So straight in, and this seems to be glinting at me. Okay, so Overwatch is good for use type corridors.
Welcome back, Executor. I'm Emma, an artificial
Spacebar to focus on character. Okay.
I will continuously
Rotate
update your map
camera.
markers and plot a course to rendezvous with an
Why is it on B?
pinned near the helipad.
Why on earth would it be on B and N? What kind of awkward controls are those? Right, let's have a look. Escape, display map area. Okay. I've got here, set your mean to automatically seek targets. Yep, we've already done that twice. Really wants to emphasise that. Some objects can have connections, for example, a terminal opens a door. Yep, door switch opens door.
Weapons are considered expendable. Continue advancing forward.
And what's that there? And oh, there's more here. Okay, let's see. Do I get to that later? Yes, it looks like there isn't a way to get to that from here. Okay. Activate system skill with F. Energy blade. Alright. So we've got a little active melee ability. In fact, if we stand here, turn E off. Oh. Oh, we don't have to actually hit something with it, just so long as we push the button, it's fine with that. Into our items to pick them up. Okay. We'll get these stims and some antivenom. Use items from your inventory. Okay, we will use the stims, I guess. Show tutorial overlay for basic UI. Just throw up while you're reading all that. So you mean to automatically see? Yes, I know. You can press E to go into Overwatch. Fourth time it's told me. It really wants you to know that. Also, it's come out of it for some reason. Okay. Oh, I get it. Did we come back down here? We did. So it wants us to go... Where does it want us to go actually? Hang on. No, we went the right way, didn't we? Yep, here. Ah, do I want to go... No, I can't go forward. Can I go down? Hmm. It's pointing me this way. Alright, maybe it's through here. Pick up the ammo. Moved here. Caps lock, toggle, manual aim. That's tab. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Left shift. Alternatively, you can use quick manual aiming by holding the required key instead of toggling it. So shift will allow me to quickly manually aim. Ah, but then it brings me out of Overwatch. So if I turn manual aiming on, it doesn't put me back into Overwatch afterwards. Also, it appears to be giving me a lot of ammo. Worryingly enough. So that's probably going to be a boss coming up soon or something. Secondary are strong, use them when you're in trouble.
Extreme caution is advised, as the complex is now overrun by hostile mutants. I've updated your map with a suitable extraction area.
Okay, so I can't... This is manual aim only on the secondary. I had to. You can't just leave that, can you? You've got to blow up a few things when it gives you a flamethrower and a bunch of explosive barrels.
Inventory full.
Right, we have some explosive ammo. And we picked up some stims. Good. Right, let's get through the rest. What have we got here? Yeah, I get it. Overwatch. Understood. You don't have to put it in the tutorial 5 times. Right. That's actually a good way to open the door. Because then whatever's on, if there's anything on the other side, it'll just belch fire through. See? He's in the way of the door. But now he's gone. Okay. So as I mentioned, it's not just a sort of top-down shooter. It's actually, if you look here, you can, as I mentioned, you'll get other guys.
Chances for survival will drastically increase if you set up the explosive turret. I recommend you do that now. Place the turret in the location I have designated to maximize its efficiency.
Right.
For the founders.
Let's level up our heal and our nitrogen grenade, and let's find out what they do. So heal. Ooh, it's got a radius. Boop. Standing near a barricade gives you cover and advanced combat abilities. Better range, damage, reduced reload times, resistance to kinetic damage, destructive damage, and energy damage. Uh-oh. When analysed, increases the entire team's crit chance. The effect increases each time. That lasts for a while.
The solar weapons system has been activated.
By 0.01. Oh, and we're not on Overwatch.
Be advised, your implants are needed for the solar mainframe protocols. Extraction is awarded. Proceed to the communications array.
0.02.
We knew this would be a suicide run.
Get some extra health though, at least. Though, not much again. Right.
Explosives are required for the most suitable route to the solar control room. I have marked the nearest explosive material.
Now let's try this. What does this do? Ooh. Interesting. Satchel.
Private, stay back. Watch out for the explosive radius.
So detonate with G. Do I have to be holding it? No, I don't have to be holding the mouse over it.
We'll cover you, Executor. The facility in all of Tharsis is lost. There's nothing more to save here. I ask only one thing. Send all these mutant freaks to hell. Take that!
Did we lock that? We did. Okay.
Engaging. Reloading, cover me! Gotcha!
It looks like we beat the tutorial. Ooh. Giant laser weapon then, so global population 90 odd million. Global infested 31 odd million. Consequence of usage, kill 4 million people and 12.5 million infested. Right. Well, there goes that area. We've space nuked the location.
did, it wouldn't change much.
We are the founders, and you are the executor. A high-class commanding officer with advanced cybernetic capabilities. Your origin is irrelevant. Your mission is not. You were awakened to lead a secret task force that will counter the threat of Stroll mutants. A powerful landship will serve as the base of your activities. It is a mobile castle from which you will liberate Mars. Lead your operatives, research your enemy, and develop your own capabilities. We are always watching your progress.
Fastest colony in the fastest region has been destroyed. A terraformer in the fastest region has been destroyed. Really? Yeah. You don't say. After we fire the giant laser at it. Initiate dropship scans of current region. Complete emergency extraction mission. Inspect soldiers in armory. Okay.
Executor, welcome to the Landship. This will be your base of operations from now on. All research and development projects will take place on it. The Solar is an orbital weapons platform built upon the surface of Phobos. This was the first combat firing, which inadvertently destroyed all Mars communication infrastructure. The world map allows you to access and dedicate yourself to specific combat deployments while making strategic decisions, such as building, scanning, and expanding regional influence.
Right. Okay. So, now I have looked at a bit of Red Solstice gameplay before I made a purchase on it, so I know a little bit about what I'm doing currently. So we seem to want to do a scan.
Feeling of the MCC. Unknown forces have destroyed Sarsis. Many suspect Elysium itself, but some claim Strahl has arrived on Mars. So far, all these...
Right. And cut off when talking about the thing that did not happen, that definitely wasn't us. So, we will be travelling to this mission, so emergency situation.
A dropship has crashed on the outskirts of a nearby colony. It was transporting our top Stroll examiner on board. An SOS transponder was sent. Rescue operation initiated. The armory loadout allows you and your soldiers to gear up before each combat deployment.
Right. Oh, colours. We want to go... Oh, we cannot go in many different colours. Required rank. Boo. Oh well. Defense, we've got... Okay, we'll have a bit of a play with that maybe after the mission we can... Okay, no, it's saying straight to this, okay. So, right, yeah, okay, right. So again, I know a little bit about everything that's going on here, so as far as I can tell, each system, I guess, has several of these slots. And each system adds or drains from the power in the suit. And using these things we can slot in, it will give us different stat boosts, basically. So we've got a revive stick, so revives the carrier if he is not designated killed in action. So we can get a couple of extra lives. We've got critical hit, so that's something as well. Our active abilities are actually tied into these slots as well. So we could take, we could by all means only take a couple of active abilities if we only wanted a few. But it would save us extra energy that we could then spend on something different. So let's have a look. We've got, so for example, I could find a way to add extra slots to the secondary, and I could try to get the Cerberus shotgun up there. Let's have a quick look. So on support we could have, there's quite a few things. Damages and drags small threats to the marine. Each harpoon, kill or drag generates stacks on max stacks. It can drag most high threat targets. Dash, thrusters, sprint. So systems. I think this counts as a system. So yeah, green. Upgrades are white. So I think those are like passives. So primary extender gives you an extra slot on the primary, uses 70 power, extra slot on the secondary there. Ammo saver saves bullets that we waste on reload, increases max enemy that is used for skills. We can have revive sticks, primary ammo capacity, so it increases the max ammo. Provides additional armor resistance to kinetic. So you kind of get the idea. There's a lot of different things we can put in here. Modules, we've got quite a few here, lots of abilities. Have any defensive abilities? So we could have, for example, a sonic flashbang, though I don't think I'm overly fussed about that. For now though, we're just going to get started.
Personnel were recruited selectively from well-known military establishments. They have all passed special mental training, which means that they will all give you undying loyalty.
Special mental training, you say? I'm familiar with this from Industries of Titan. Does it involve replacing their brains with various robotic parts by any chance? Right, so standard mission, normal difficulty. The horde will arrive quickly apparently, but the infestation is low. We can't take anyone with us because, well, this is the mission where we get our squad, I suppose, so...
Executor, a transponder is close by. I am marking it on your map.
Straight in then? Okay, right. Now, we don't necessarily want to just beeline there. It's typically quite advisable to go and do a bit of searching for equipment first. And you always want to be careful in buildings. So again, I've watched a bit of gameplay of this, but I've also played the first game. The first one was a multiplayer affair where, and this one is, you can do it co-op, but basically how it would work is, can we, we searched it, we have, we've got a bandage. So the beginning was always really quiet as the infestation went up. So I imagine that's the same here, kind of per level, but also on a campaign basis as well. So it seems that it will start very slow, just as the original did, always incredibly slow, but it very, not necessarily overly quickly, but it does start to ramp up, and then when it does start, it really starts to, after a little while, really goes nuts. And you don't really get a moment where it stops. So we've got Lina here. Lina Todd.
Warning, mutant horde approaching.
Executor? Did you come for us? Oh, wow. Sorry, sir. Lena Todd, reporting for duty, sir.
We'll reload our gun. So as we saw there as well, you can waste ammo. You don't just put more ammo in, you put a new magazine in, and your current magazine's ejected. Which means, sort of, a few games have done this. The one that comes to mind is Helldivers, where when you reload, if there's any ammo in the gun, it's gone. It just gets wasted.
Executor, my knight in shining armor. Oh, sorry, sir. Anyway, the rest of my team should be alive. I hope. I'll send you their transponder codes.
Transponder codes received.
Right, so we're getting the rest of the team. Oh, probably don't want to rush in here. There's a few of them about. They are right at the other end, all the way down here. Okay. On the far right end of the map. So, as I mentioned, it's kind of XCOM-esque, sort of, but real-time. So it's like real-time strategy combined with like a top-down shooter. And the Overwatch obviously there so that your character can still be somewhat effective while you're maybe moving around, giving orders to squad mates and so on. I'm also going to spend some of the points we've got here. Unlock these abilities, which is another thing as well. As you go through, your character levels up, but it's on a per level basis, if I'm not mistaken, I think. And that will give us access to points to spend on these abilities that were brought in.
Yes, Lark. And look, the Executor himself came to save us.
Executor, Corporal Lack Terrace reporting in. And Private Bob Seeker. Kenneth Bob, welcome back.
I am detecting more hostiles approaching.
Right, so it's us, Lena, Lark, and Private Bob. So is this a passive? Enhanced compute system that increases the chance of hitting vital organs and limbs. Passive? Yeah, it is. Ooh. Shout skill. Grenade. Wow, doing that, for whatever reason, clicking these makes your mouse just fly across the screen.
Emergency extraction point marked on map.
So, now that we're behind here, we should have extra weapon range, supposedly. Right, reach the extraction point, where is it? And it's back where we came. Uh-oh. Hang on. Right. Ah! So I can go and mark up to here, to there, to there, to there. Aha! Very suppose that's probably more useful for the multiplayer, but quite cool. Oh, but I can see it on the map. Very nice. Very well, that'll help guide me. So what's this other ability? Standing near a door inside a building near a window will automatically grant you a barricade buff. Increases movement speed inside buildings. What? Standing near a door inside a building or inside a building near a window grant you a barricade buff. That's strange. Right. So it's basically allows me to take cover near doors and windows. Is that what it's saying? But I also get a buff when I'm inside. Right. But as I said, the game at the moment, there's not much in the way of infestation. The enemies we're going to be facing are going to be very light. And we can just kind of potter along here.
More of them are coming. All right. It's about to get heavy.
Oh, we can turn the lights on in the current sector. Standing near a barricade. I'm near a barricade. Don't know, but I'm going to stay here now. Apparently this counts as being at a barricade. Right, so we just have to hold here for half a minute.
Reloading, cover me.
Let's have a look what these abilities do. And so we've got a buckshot ability here. Ooh, very nice. And that seems to use up our energy.
Please go to the nearest extraction point.
Reloading.
Right. Very nice. And I got all the awards. Right, well, yeah. So it doesn't count anything that they did because they weren't on the team, so...
Your actions on the battlefield have increased troop morale. However, from this point forward, consider all Marines expendable.
Well, you heard it there first, everyone. Everyone in this is expendable apart from me. So when I accidentally kill anyone, I don't hear anything about it. They're all part of the plan, clearly. Right, so it looks like we don't get the same units that we just rescued for whatever reason. So we've got Keanu, Liam and Isaac here.
This section contains a list of available troops, injuries, and a list of combat capabilities.
So we can put someone into Black Ops apparently later. That will give intel in the area, reduce infestation growth, but remove them from our roster. So that's Keanu, we've got Isaac, there's Liam here. So we can kind of set these up however we want.
The archives update when various information is collected.
Oh
As the
God.
work continues and you explore, this section will update. You are advised to visit when new information is available.
Okay, that's a too long didn't read. Here are 24 articles to read. Yay. So we can go squad, bestiary, or we can go into combat suit. So if we capture things, we get bonuses, I guess. We can go squad health. Permanently increases your followers' health by 30. Or we can go for 5%, for 5 max health. Wow, only 5? Don't we have like 800 and odd? Increases debuff resistance, sight radius, movement speed. And these all kind of go into the same thing, so max health into more resilience here with resilience, sight radius into more sight radius, but this bottom bit, movement speed, damage from all primary weapons, armor resistance, and then more armor resistance. Okay. But each column becomes more expensive from the looks, so we have 7 points, so let's go into squad. And then maybe some more squad things, and then we'll do a bit of investment in ourselves. We'll just make ourselves a bit tankier. Right. So let's have a look. In fact, have we? So we've scanned for, so we can go for a supply mission here from the looks of things. Right.
Countering threats such as the spore virus requires more than brute force. Scientists are ready and able to develop and unlock new technologies.
Okay.
Executor, in order to spread our influence, we will have to improve landship infrastructure. This will allow us to bring back emergency message monitoring capability.
Right. Arsenal production. So basically, we can make some new guns. Upgrades for our base. And researching the enemy. So eventually lead to better understanding of various mutant species. Then there's I think we'll start with some guns, and we haven't got engineering or upgrades just yet. Okay. Right, we need to put some equipment on these. So we can't put. What's the difference here? 50 times 1, 50 times 1. Lightweight weapon of choice. I think they're literally the same. Don't know why it's listed twice, but okay. Provides additional arm resistance to kinetic damage. Multiple modules of this type suffer from a stacking penalty, so don't have lots of them. I think we can give each person probably a revive stick. Okay, so he can by all means have an absolute ton of additional stuff. He's just not got the room on his systems for it. We need some more room on the support, I think, here. Right. Let's have a look. So that was... Right, so I think that was Isaac, so we've got Keanu, so he's a marksman. Right. Support. Revive stick. Defense. And offense. Literally, we can't put anything else there at the moment. And we can, however, put something here. And that's kind of it, yeah. So right now, the things that we have for our soldiers are absolutely terrible. And support, we can have a revive stick and some extra ammo capacity, maybe, I guess. I suppose then we'll head to this distress beacon. Okay, let's have a look. Expires in 5 days. It will take us 3 days to get to the mission. Okay. So we can kind of tinker with this. Horde arrival. We can't adjust, can we? Nope. Can't drag it. Can't just click. Okay. Normal. Few. Many. Number of secondary missions that can spawn in the game. Longer deployment time will allow for more missions. Logistics. We have nothing. Right. Okay, we can do some secondaries. Last time we didn't really have much to do other than just sort of potter about. Right. We'll have a look at that. Right. Let's go in. Right.
Our team was able to secure the VIP. However, the
VIP
colony
escort
fell
here.
a lot sooner than we expected, and has tied up our other fire team. It will be wise to help us.
Plasma canister. Oh, that seems.
Late.
Oh, power relay.
Contractors.
What matters is that they're here. We're ready to move.
So in the first game, if you turned the power on in an area, I think it was you got a bonus against them if the enemies were in light, and the power relays would turn the street lights on. Increase the health of all enemies by 1% while active. Yeah. And you'd usually spend the beginning of the game going around destroying these, looting loads of stuff. And then you would, and trying to turn all of the power on. Then you would usually just lay down these massive minefields and things and just hold up in a building somewhere and see how long you'd get. And occasionally go out when there were lulls within the horde waves to try and get more supplies before you all ran out of ammo. Incendiary explosive. What can we use here then? Oh, we've got a safety zone. We can just load that secondary ammo and take the incendiary explosive. Right. We've got plenty of items for now. We'll unlock our actives. Let's have a look. Ah, it's only down here. Apparently. So I think this at the top as well is for current wave. So when you saw the beginning of the mission, it had information about the waves that were coming.
Contacts are coming to you, Grunt Team. Thin them out before proceeding.
Pipe network. Hang on. Can be detonated by explosions or fire.
I have marked some supplies at the designated location. It is advised to retrieve them.
So it will cause a chain reaction, exploding with anything that's connected. Okay. That sounds somewhat terrifying. Well, that's not good.
Stop backing off and get moving.
Oh, he's that. Wait, what's? Oh crap! We've got a thing here. There's like a enemy guy. Okay, hang on. Grenade. We've got to kill this guy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah. Let's use some stimulants. Jesus Christ. We've got that prox mine. Incendiary medkit, satchel, door blocker, safe. What happened to the... You know what? Just get back. Kind of expected the entire road to blow up, but... Sure. Let's get off the road. Oh, I'm pressing F, not G. That should... Apparently not. Oh well. Let's see what's in this box. Grenade launcher system. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that. Improves the overall combat capability of a specific weapon. So, does this improve your grenade launcher ability, I guess, if you have it? And we don't need a grenade, we've already got a grenade. Drop. Right, we don't need it. I'll be honest, for a moment I thought I'd found a grenade launcher. Right. Looks like we're going this way though. Right, so I'm gonna pop stimulants. They do increase. Oh, I thought they might increase movement speed. Let's have a look what they do exactly for future reference. Heal clears poison, bleeding, and gives you better reload damage and overwatch briefly. Okay. Grants energy regeneration, repairs all skills, and increases suit level. Increases suit level. Ah. Right, there you go. We want to put more batteries in his suits then as we go. We'll get a better grenade.
Landing successful. Turning on the power grid would greatly benefit you, Executor. Marking locations.
Ah, so you have to do. Okay. Wait a minute. So if I. Oh. Okay, the road ahead is clear. It's like an airstrike. Oh, well, that's fine. There'll be more lockers on the way. So, that's something as well. We can just middle mouse button to rotate rather than B and N. That's way better.
An influx of mutants headed towards you. Prepare a defense line.
Right.
Reloading, cover me!
Quality locker. Ooh. Yeah, you hold the line, random guy. I should probably help though. Right. So, we've got some chain explosives we can use. I want a minigun like that though. I've just realised it's actually put up a bunch of secondary missions at some point. The landing, supply cache for the landing. Damn. I should have probably been paying a bit more attention to those. Okay. Establish power in the area.
Extraction is nearing your sector. Marking the zone.
Okay. So far, so good. Development story, new war. Condati's forces are broadcasting for help on a global channel. If this dam bursts, the entire sector will be flooded. Reward, we'll get 2 specialists and some region intel. Deployment will be 9 cost deployment. I don't know what this means, but I guess it will take 3 of the 9 thingies we have. But we will be leaving it there. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we'll be leaving it there. Thank you very much for watching. I think I can leave a save from here. Yep. So we'll be going into the next story mission next time, and hopefully unlocking a few actual skills and abilities for our soldiers. Fingers crossed. Right, I'll see you then.